I'd like to thank Barney for coming to speak with us today. It was a really great talk. It's hard to follow someone like Barney, not just because he has a wealth of knowledge and experience to draw upon, but mostly because he's 3 feet taller than me. That being said, I have to apologize for everyone out in the back. I completely forgot to bring a couple of phone books to stand on so I can actually see over the podium. I promise you this isn't some kind of Wizard of Oz man behind the curtain thing going on. It's not a depth of perception issue. I'm really emphasizing. My name is James Seegers. For the last couple of years, I've had the honor of representing this fine group of people in front of you as the class president. My task today is to provide some sort of address to my fellow classmates. You can check the program, I'm not making this up. So how can one person possibly put this whole experience into perspective? Looking at our curriculum, we take 137 credit hours worth of classes over a 3-year period. If you add study time to the equation, it gets a little crazy. Our professors recommend an average of 2 hours of study for every hour in the classroom. That means we end up with an average of 6,165 hours spent of PT material for 3 years. Think about that, 6,165 hours. That's over 256 days with our heads buried in a book. 6,165 hours. It's over 6,000 episodes of So You Think You Can Dance. 6,000 whatever I just said hours. It's almost 20 lectures from Dr. Thompson. The human mind can barely comprehend such numbers. After reflecting over this vast amount of time together, I came up with 4 things that I wanted to address. Our class, our professors, our accomplishments, and our future. So going on to our class. Look at this group of soon-to-be graduates in front of you. The 35 is some of the most intelligent, talented human beings I've ever come across. Together we've gotten to know each other very well over the past 3 years. We've had a lot of great times together, and I hope our friendships we've made will last throughout our careers. Our class is an incredibly diverse group of people. We have people like Reagan, who possesses an amazing mix of unbridled enthusiasm with borderline narcoleptic behaviors. Reagan, you are a constant source of entertainment and levity for these past 3 years, even though you slept through half of our classes. We have people like Jesse, whose sarcasm helped keep everyone in line and kept our egos from getting out of control. We have people like Ingrid, who was a new mother on the first day of class, and a new mother again on the last day of class. She did all of that while being heavily involved with the APTA on a national and local level. It's pretty impressive if you ask me. We have people like Rob, who very well may be a cyborg in the future. His mere human mind should not be able to retain information as easily as he does. And then we have Chow. Oh, Chow. Words alone cannot describe the man known as Chow. I'm not for sure, but Chow may be the greatest human being walking on the face of the earth. His endless pursuit of science and knowledge has sparked countless arguments and discussion during class. After every lecture, our professors were asked if he had any questions. All eyes would slowly turn towards Chow as he raised his hand and said, "Question for you." After getting his answer, it wouldn't take long before he would raise his hand again, and again, and again. Chow's outlook on life redefines the term optimism. The man always had a smile on his face, whether he was in the cadaver lab or having stitches sewn into the top of his head. FYI, never let that man near a trampoline. Chow, I can't tell you how glad I am that you are a member of our class. I wish you nothing but the best. From an outside perspective, it might seem that managing this vast array of personalities and backgrounds would be a difficult task. Luckily, we have people that were more than qualified for the job. Which brings me to our professors. The word professor is defined as a person who professes to be an expert in some art or science, a teacher of high rank. It's been their job to build our fresh, eager minds into smart, clinically reasoned physical therapists sitting in front of you today. Needless to say, they had their work cut out for them. These professors pushed us and challenged us every day to live up to their expectations. Without a doubt, they've been the most compassionate, caring, and dedicated teachers I've ever had in my life. They have given us the knowledge and tools to succeed in our careers. They've instilled in us a passion for our patients, a passion for our profession, and a passion for alliteration. You've all had an immeasurable impact on our lives. Your guidance and wisdom have brought us here today. For that, we can never repay you, or our student loans. For those of you not familiar with our program, the Georgia State University Division of Physical Therapy is going through a transitional period. In the past years, we've had a number of our professors leave Georgia State for various reasons. These professors taught us many valuable lessons, such as the importance of anatomical variations, how to treat children without them knowing it, and how to act professional, and how to sit to stand. Your absence has been felt, and I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. For our new faculty, even though our interactions have been limited, you can tell that the program is in good hands. I have no doubt that Georgia State will continue to produce high-quality entry-level PTs for years to come. On to our accomplishments. Over the past 3 years, our class has done much more than just have our heads buried in books. Our class contributed to our profession in a number of different ways. Our students made up the majority of the PTAC Students Special Interest Group. They encourage students across the state to get involved with the APTA and take a more active role in our profession. Last year, we had 27 students march on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. to lobby on behalf of AON and the APTA. We did everything we could to make our voices heard and provide input to the current healthcare reform. Over the years, our students have helped raise thousands of dollars for physical therapy research. These efforts have helped Georgia State become the first public school to ever win the Marquette Challenge. We had a group of students go to Moultrie, Georgia to provide pro bono treatment to migrant farm workers and their families. These students provide help that those people did not have access to and help improve the quality of their lives. We've also volunteered at a number of other events. We've had students working at the Good Samaritan Clinic every month. We've had students treat people at the Susan Komen 3-day walk for breast cancer. We've had students volunteer at a local camp for people diagnosed with Huntington's disease. But more importantly in all of that, we won back-to-back Georgia State intramural championships. The legend of our team, the Cuban Tubercles, continues to grow each and every day. We have t-shirts proclaiming us to be champions of flag football, softball, indoor soccer, dodgeball, golf, racquetball, and tennis. Proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that when you combine raw athletic ability with superior intellect, nothing can stand in your way. So what's next for the 35 individuals seated in front of you today? Let's talk about our future. In just a couple of minutes, we'll walk across the stage to officially become doctors of physical therapy. So what does becoming a doctor of physical therapy mean? To me, it means having a commitment to excellence in patient care. It's a commitment to being a lifelong learner and a mentor for all those youngsters following in our footsteps. It's the realization that the core values, if my page returned, it's going too slowly. There we go. The core values of accountability, altruism, compassion, excellence, integrity, professional duty, and social responsibility are no longer just answers on multiple choice tests. It's about integrating these core values into every plan of care we write, every patient we meet, and into our everyday lives. Whatever your career path may be, whether it's in research helping to support evidence-based practice, advocating on behalf of our profession through APTA, pursuing specializations in various fields, you all have an immense amount of potential, and look forward to seeing all the things you accomplish with your careers. And before I go on, Chow, do you have any questions? Sure? And go on. So here we are, 6,000 hours of academia later. We've laughed, we've cried, we've made a ton of unforgettable memories and relationships together. 3 years of our lives went to receiving this piece of paper. 3 years of our lives spent so that we can put the initials DPT behind our name. And you know what? It's been worth every minute. These 3 years are to enrich the patients that need our help. These 3 years, the 6,000 plus hours of study, will enable you to affect thousands of lives. Patients that need your mind, your hands, and your guidance to live the life they want to live. I personally think that's pretty amazing. I can't wait to get started.